Hello, my name is Hsieh, and I'm part of the class I302 Academic Success in the Digital University. I'll be presenting today about technology topic related to tracking information sharing news, social media related to educational institution and COVID-19. This is my table of content that give you an idea of what I'm going to cover. Introduction, research result, conclusion, and reference. I wanted to start with an introduction to talk about my project in general. First, the project plan. I plan a timeline for each step of the project. Then, I use the UT library website to research about the project, and then use the keyword and search string on databases and evaluate their reliability. Next, I organize the research into one single document. Then I make a Google slide and record the presentation, what I'm doing now. Finally, I'll complete the final assignment with people in my group. My project plan is pretty simple, and this is the overview of my project plan. I use UT Library to do my background research. I first research on tracking and information sharing, but then I realized that the group that I was in is educational institution, so I have to combine them together. So what I did is I generate keywords and create search strings and use it to search the library catalog and UT library discover tool and academic databases. So these are the three databases that I found is relevant to my research. The first one is about first year experience with hybrid class. The second one is about social distancing. Then I evaluate the information. I use CRAB, which stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. So what I have to do is I have to determine whether or not the resource satisfies the information that I need. So taking the first source as an example, this source is published in 2021, which is very recent, and the information is critical because it is part of an international journal of environmental research and public health. Older source will not work because pandemic happened in recent year, and the effect on education it's even sooner. I need very recent information from popular newspaper article. This information is relevant to my argument. It talks about how educational system is affected in terms of face-to-face, online, and hybrid class. The authors are respectful in their field. The 4 authors are part of 15 article. The intent audience are scholar. The information is for research purpose with appropriate level. I have considered many different sources. This is much evidence and data for this information. The information is reviewed by many, and the source that it uses are also credible. The language or tone is unbiased and free of emotion, which means that it is accurate and close to the truth. The information is created to inform and teach the user. This source of information does not include political ideology, cultural, religious, institutional, or personal bias. The publisher is Switzerland MDPIAG, which means that it has been through peer-reviewed. So these are the 2 UT library features that I found very interesting. The first one is resource type. When we click that in, we can see how many books and how many articles and other stuff too. The other one is for citation. So it shows citation in different format, which is very convenient, but we also have to check if they have all of the information that's needed. It contains both APA and MLA, which are the 2 major university level citation that we need. So these are my keywords table, and putting 2 of them together will form a search string that I use to key in the UT library and the databases. Hybrid courses. Hybrid courses are a combination of face-to-face and online courses. When the pandemic first hit, higher level education like university have to adjust with very little time. The courses are forced online. Distance education and online courses have long experienced high dropout rates. Isolation and disconnectedness may lead to loss of motivation to learn, since the interaction is one of the most important factors in student satisfaction. It measured the psychological impact related to the physical distancing, protective measure, concentration issue during the courses. The hybrid approach becomes a bridge between the two systems. My second research is about tracking technology. It shows the social distancing measure. It used deep learning model to detect human using deep learning. The visualization results show that this tracking method is capable to determine the social distancing measure between people, which can be further developed for use in other environments such as office, restaurant, and school. This will raise a very big privacy concern. We can look through the picture that it is directly taking film of people, which is a very big privacy concern. There are also privacy concerns for online learning. For example, proctoring software and Turnitin. This software tries to provide fair and equitable academic assessment. Two examples are online TOEFL and Duolingo. For both platforms, we have to show our room, which I believe is a violation of privacy. We also have to open access for them to monitor and scan our computer and documents. My conclusion is that online and hybrid courses is the future, but more research have to be conducted. It is very hard to balance between fairness and online learning system and privacy. Here are my references and thank you.